This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Thursday, December 18th. It will be a bit breezy today, but a little warmer than the past few days, with a high topping out at 69. Clear skies tonight and a low of 39. Here are today's headlines. A new version of the common flu is spreading globally, and health officials are monitoring this evolving strain of influenza A, which has been increasingly detected worldwide. According to the World Health Organization, seasonal influenza activity has increased globally in recent months, with influenza A viruses accounting for the majority of detections. Health officials are closely monitoring a growing subgroup of influenza A, also referred to as subclade K. The WHO says detections of this subclade have risen rapidly since August. Current epidemiological data does not indicate increased disease severity associated with subclade K, though its spread reflects the continued evolution of seasonal influenza viruses. Influenza viruses commonly undergo such changes over time. Global surveillance tracks these shifts to assess potential impacts on transmission, severity, and vaccine effectiveness. Since then, the viruses have been identified in more than 34 countries over the past 6 months, including the U.S. Detections are increasing in many regions of the world, except in South America so far. Data from the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention shows that influenza activity in North America remains relatively low but is increasing, driven mainly by detections of influenza A viruses. In other news, it's official. McKinney National Airport has its first airline. Avelo Airlines, the Houston-based budget carrier, signed a 5-year use and lease agreement, the airport said Tuesday. The agreement, which includes an optional 5-year extension, established use of the airport's runway and taxiways, aircraft parking and maintenance areas, and more. The agreement also set the rates and charges for Avelo to operate at the airport, including a per-passenger use fee and fuel fees. Avelo is an ultra-low-cost carrier and aims to offer affordable fares while maintaining efficient operations. Avelo will announce its launch date at McKinney and the nonstop destinations it will serve from there a few months before the opening of the airport's commercial terminal. Avelo has said previously it could begin service with as many as 3 daily flights on Boeing 737 aircraft. Next up, Dallas Mavericks owner and casino magnate Miriam Adelson urged President Donald Trump to run for a third term in 2028. At a White House Hanukkah party on Tuesday, Adelson, who has poured hundreds of millions of dollars into Trump's candidacies and Republican causes, said she spoke with prominent attorney Alan Dershowitz about the possibility of Trump serving 4 more years. Adelson whispered something to Trump, who announced she pledged to donate another $250 million if he runs. Trump has repeatedly floated the idea of running for a third term, which is prohibited by the Constitution. Adelson, whose family owns the Las Vegas Sands Casino, is an Israeli-American physician and one of Trump's staunchest supporters. And Romeo Santos and Prince Royce will perform together for the first time in Dallas next spring as part of their Better Late Than Never tour. The tour will take them to 25 cities across the U.S. and Canada. In Dallas, they will perform on Saturday, May 9th at American Airlines Center. Tickets go on sale this Friday, December 19th. The Santos and Royce tour, which shares the same name as their first album together, kicks off on April 1st with a concert in Milwaukee and concludes on May 24th in Ontario, California. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.